Yo, YouTube world, what's going on? It's your boy back again, J-Reid. Got it back with another video review on Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 4, Episode 10, all right? Now, this is going to be a quick video review because I know a lot of the Tyler Perry Sistas fans, they are just anxious and waiting for new releases of the season's episodes. So let's get right up into it, all right? We are going to get into season 4, episode 10, titled Look Closely. All right. So, this description reads that Fatima is desperate to get Zach out of jail. Now, we all know Zach is in jail due to the assault attack that he put on Hayden. All right. And he did this at the law firm where Hayden and Fatima are employed, also Andy, right? He did this in front of their colleagues, and Zach is in jail because Hayden pressed charges on Zach, and he also pressed charges on Fatima. But due to a big favor from Andy putting in a word for Fatima and Zach, she got her friend Robin, who is the owner of the law firm, who has a lot of stake in the company, right? And which Hayden doesn't know that Robin is the owner of the law firm yet until they have the partners meeting. All right. So now, as I told you guys in the last episode, that Robin has a lot of connections. He has a lot of pull, all right, because he's an successful attorney due to his practice in London, and now he is in Atlanta now. So, hey, the guy is he has a lot of pull, you guys, you know what I'm saying? So anything that Andy needs, if she needs a call in from his friends who are judges, district attorneys, lawyers, hey, he can get it done by the snap of his fingers, all right? But with Zach, it's going to be a little difficult, so he has to wait for a call from one of his judge friends to see if he can get Zach released from jail. So we will see what's going to happen on that. All right. Now, next description reads Andy takes steps to protect herself from Gary. Now, Andy is kind of concerned that she think that Gary has her place that he bought for her in her name. She think that Gary is following her. She think he is spying on her, and Gary is kind of spying on her, and he has some ears, connected to Andy. And the person he has spying on Andy is Hayden. So he already know that, he tells Hayden that what is Andy doing? Is she talking to Robin? Is she talking to any other guys? And Hayden will give Gary a call to let him know the inside on everything that Andy is doing. What time she leaves, who's in her office, et cetera, right? So Gary is spying on Andy, and she also had El Fago do a bug sweep around her new place, right? And he told her that he didn't find any bugs, he didn't find any mics, no cameras, no devices, no anything, right? So the place is pretty much clean. So that's the step that she wants to take to protect herself from Gary, just in case Gary, kind of crossed the boundary lines between, Andy and, himself. So she basically just trying to protect herself because she know that Gary will go to extreme lengths to do anything to keep her, right? So you guys stay tuned on that storyline with Andy and Gary. All right. Now, next description, Robin tricks Hayden with a convincing fib. Now, we all know that Robin knows what's going on with Hayden, all right? We know that Hayden, you know, him and Fatima had a thing going on, and him and Fatima are over. So she moved on with Zach now, and Hayden wants to see Zach behind bars, which Zach is behind bars. So he's doing this, for closure for himself because he wants to see them two. Hey, he wants to see them two gone immediately. So and also with Robin approaching Hayden in his office, and Robin, he's kind of telling Hayden that, what's going on when Robin already knows what's going on because he already found out through Andy, right? And once again, Hayden doesn't know that he's talking to the owner of the law firm. All right, so Hayden is spilling the beans. He's telling Robin, Fatima showed up at my place with a bat. She smashed my stuff and everything. And Robin is playing along like, what? And he already knows, right? And so Robin also asked him, you guys were sleeping together and everything. And Hayden was like, man, come on, man. You already know I was doing that, and then, but he's like, we have a little, policy that we supposed to. So once again, he's telling this to the lawyer, the owner of the law firm, which Hayden still doesn't know until after the partners meeting. All right. So you already know Robin. Robin is playing along. He's just absorbing all the all the evidence that Hayden is telling him, right? So, Hayden is pretty much just digging himself a hole because at the end of the day, Robin is gonna get him. I think he's gonna be hard on Hayden, and he's gonna have a real close eye on Hayden. All right, because Hayden, he already violated one policy of the firm, right? So, man, and then Hayden, he was very shocked when Robin told him that he was gay, right? Now, Robin isn't gay because Robin told Hayden that to kind of throw him off, because he's basically tricking Hayden, just putting him in a box so he can't get out, So that's basically what Robin is doing. And that's why his his motive was to approach Hayden and kind of, trick him into, you know, letting him know, hey, I'm like this and I'm into you, so he can get more detail. All right. So you guys stay tuned on that. Now, also, you guys will see that Q is he's in the living room with Calvin, and Calvin is intoxicated. All right. He's drunk. He's talking out the side of his head, and Q made a shocking confession to Calvin. He told him he'll do anything for the cash. All right. And Calvin was shocked by that. He's like, wait a minute, you're gay. And Q was like, I'm not gay. I do anything for money, meaning if it's, sleeping with a guy, knowing that I'm not gay, but he's all about the money at the end of the day, right? This is what Q confessed to Calvin. Now, Calvin is intoxicated, right? So will Calvin remember any of this that Q told him? Because remember, intoxicated people, they basically can't remember everything that a person told them overnight. So I don't think Calvin will remember all of that. All right. And, you know, once again, Q will do anything for the cash, meaning he can take advantage of Calvin while he's intoxicated, basically try to tie him up and try to rob him or steal his money or anything like that. That's why when we seen a little sneak preview of next week's episode, you seen Maurice come into his bedroom and Maurice made a shocking noise yelling, you know, he just yelled soon he opened up the door. And what was happening in the room when he yelled? Like, did he see, Calvin in the nude in his bedroom, or did he see did he see Q in the nude in his bedroom, or did he see Calvin tied up? All right, because that's what I'm saying. You never know what's going on with sisters, man. It's a wonderful season thus far, and you never know what Tyler Perry. Man, the writing is excellent, and Tyler Perry is a master of the series. All right. So, you guys, what you think about Tyler Perry's Sisters? Give me feedback. Leave your comments. If I miss anything, leave a comment, and I will shoot you another video real soon. All right. Once again, check out Sisters every single Wednesday on BET Plus and BET. All right. Now, it's your boy Gotti. I'm out. Thanks for the video review, you guys. Until next time, peace.